Hey everyone, I'm Superdazzer.
And I'm Pearly.
And welcome to another episode of SMITE Community Concepts. I'll just let that image sink in for a second. Okay, we're good. Cabrakan would wear a stained shirt with an anime character on it, and a fedora, and he would have a neck beard. His shields would be replaced by anime body pillows, his voice would be nasal, and he would tip his fedora when being selected in the match lobby. For his first ability, Seismic Crush, he would cover his body pillows in sweat. For Refraction Shield, his second ability, he would slam his body pillows together, which would cause some stuffing to fall out. For Tremors, his third ability, he would slam his body pillows on the ground, creating tremors. And for his ultimate, Tectonic Shift, Cabrakan would slam the ground, causing shelves full of anime figures to rise up in front of him.
Aphrodite would look like she does in Gabriel's art. She would wear a pink satin dress, a sash with Miss Smite emblazoned on it, and a tiara. Her blonde tresses of hair would flow softly as she moves. Her staff would also look like it does in the art. The rose petals would fall gently, and the golden apple on it would glow. She would have a Marilyn Monroe kind of voice, not too high-pitched. For her first ability, Kiss, a soft blue stream would connect her to her teammate. For her second ability, Back Off, rose petals would blast out. Her third ability, Lovebirds, would be cameras flashing. And her ultimate, Undying Love, would feature a white sparkly spotlight on her and her soulmate.
This would be an orc-themed skin for Chulainn. Starting with his regular form, he would have brownish-green skin, orange eyes, prominent lower incisors, and black hair tied up in a short, spiky ponytail. Along the left side of his body, he would have dark blue tribal tattoos. He would wear a large grey waistguard with a skull engraved into the buckle, a tattered brown cloth skirt with faded blue tribal markings, a grey pauldron with prominent spikes on his right shoulder, and a beast skull as a pauldron on his left shoulder, with both pauldrons being held by leather straps. Over his hands would be large grey gauntlets with small spikes protruding from them, the same case going for the boots. His spear would be made of bone with faded blue cloth wrapped around the handle, and the spear head would also be bone, but would be serrated and carved to make it resemble an angered beast. In berserk form, his skin, tattoos and waistguard would remain the same, but his ears would become larger and pointier, his prominent lower incisors would become much longer, with the left one being slightly chipped. He would lose his hair, his eyes would turn red, he would lose his pauldrons, the gauntlets would become very cracked, and the soles of his boots would bust open, revealing his toes and sharp toenails. Chulainn's voice for the skin would be gruff, deep, and guttural. For Barbed Spear, the first ability in his regular form, the effects would be orange and would resemble the head of his spear. Ground Slam, the first ability in his berserk form, would not change. Vent Anger, his second ability, would remain the same in both forms. For Salmon's Leap, the third ability in his regular form, the target reticle would be orange and the Celtic marks would be replaced by tribal markings. Furious Charge, the third ability in his berserk form, would not change. And for Spear of Mortal Pain, the ultimate of his regular form, the colouring would be orange instead of yellow. Warcry, the ultimate of his berserk form, would not change.
And that's all for this episode. Thanks for watching.
The winner of last episode was Spearfisher Erlang Shen by Artist. Click the card on screen to go watch that episode.
You can also vote for your favourite from this episode by clicking the little eye in the top right corner of the video.
Subscribe for more, like if you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Take care.
Bye bye.